to show you guys. If you guys didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, if you don't know, that's okay. So, I got to do something really cool 2 years ago, and I can finally talk about it because the episode came out, but I got to be in an animated show. And for me, it's not just any animated show. I got to be in an MCU property. I got to voice Mysterio in Marvel's What If. So I am canonically in the MCU. And look, if you go to my look, Quentin Beck, Alejandro Saab. But yeah, I got to voice this version of Mysterio in episode 5, season 3, or season 3, episode 5 of What If, which was crazy. Dog, I literally bought myself this hat. Yeah, I know. I look like this, and then I'm rocking this model. But yeah, we actually got to, I had to record in 2 different places. I recorded at a random studio one day, and then for pickups, I had to go to Walt Disney, which is crazy to say. Like, so if there was, but yeah, it was such a really cool experience. And I remember when I auditioned. So if you've seen the episode, this version of Quentin Beck is like very, very like disheveled and all this stuff. I literally, when I got asked, when I got the audition, they weren't looking for a disheveled. They were like, we were looking for a voice match. We were looking for a voice match of Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'm telling you, the line I kept practicing for Mysterio, for Quentin Beck, was, fire all the drones now! Like, I kept practicing that line over and over again. Like, because when there's like a line that it's like, oh, this is the line to get me back in a character, it was that one. And I remember my very first voice director was actually the director of the show. And even when I went in for pickups, folks were like apparently everybody on the animation team was like, yeah, you just really sound like Jake Gyllenhaal when you yell. And I was like, I will take it. Hey, HMK, thanks for the raid, dude. How's it going, Raiders? I'm CyYu, and we're talking about how I voiced Mysterio in season 3, episode 5 of What If. So yeah, I am in the MCU. I've been a big fan of the MCU since like Iron Man. So yeah, like the original Iron Man, and it was really, really cool getting to be in this. And I really liked Mysterio in Far From Home. And I've always wanted to see more of him. I've had people ask me, it's like, are you planning to voice Mysterio in like other properties? And I was like, hey man, that's not my choice. Would I do it again? 100%. If they ask. But unfortunately, that's out of my control. The fact that I even got to do it for this was a blessing. Oh, NASA. You've been hanging out with Fifi too much, I see. But now we need Mysterio and Rivals. Kinda. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they get the actor for Mysterio in Spider-Man 2, who also does a phenomenal job. But I had a blast. And I'm really honored and really grateful to be in this. I'm not gonna lie, for the past 2 years when I saw that Marvel was canceling shows, and I was like, I feel like if they cancel Ironheart, they're gonna cancel my episode. And I was like, oh God, please, no, please, 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 no, don't. I was like, please don't. But if you haven't seen the episode, it's a really cool one. It's really interesting. So yeah, I'm really proud to be in this, and I had a lot of kind messages from folks, and from others that I didn't even realize that I was in this. So yeah, it was really cool, and I'm glad that people liked what I did. And I really like the design of Mysterio, like when he has his fishbowl head on, because when he takes it off, it's very nasty. Here, I'll actually, Simba, you might have to take this part out of the stream because it'll probably get copyrighted. But let me see if I can pull up a snippet from Twitter, because I did see a couple of people like talk about it. I haven't quote tweeted one, so let me see if I can find it on. So spoilers, just a heads up. Yeah, I found one here. Just a heads up, he's ugly. He's ugly, and he's proud. In my defense, Quentin actually, so the reason why he looks like that is because it's been a couple of years and nanonites really fucked him up. But there's actually an image of him at the beginning of what he looked like. He had a full head of hair. And then they, I love how someone made an edit that's really funny. But yeah, check this out. That's what he looked like. And then nanomachines and age and everything, you know. Yeah. But it was really funny because when I auditioned, I definitely was going closer for what Jake did. Because that's what they wanted, right? They wanted it to sound like what he did in Far From Home. And then when we started recording the episode, they were like, yeah, so he's like a little more disheveled. We wanted him to have like a little more weight and a little more like age to him, and like kind of like he's always in pain. So that's why if it doesn't sound exactly like that, I wish I could find the old audition, but I'm pretty sure that'd be breaking NDA. But yeah, because there were a lot of lines. It's like, well, Peter, it was like a whole bunch of stuff, but I worked really hard on that audition, and I'm glad that folks really liked it. Yeah, I'm glad folks really liked the episode and what I did. So, but yeah. Yeah. And the suit looks really cool. Yeah, this is the fan edit I just saw like a second ago. With like his animated, like it's really funny. Where the hell? There's like one shot of like his suit. Oh, this thing. Yeah, like that's like his full-on suit. Hey, Anthony Ivanovs. Thank you for the subs. You did Mysterio so fucking good. I'm glad folks liked it. I'm glad. I was very nervous. And I was, yeah, very anxious. So I'm glad folks liked it. But yeah, I'm in the MCU. And that's crazy to say. So yeah, that's my news for the day. But yeah. Watching that and playing Indiana Jones made me go, damn, I really want to do like more, like whether it's animated or video games. I want to try to do like mocap. So like I'm in the full bodysuit. I'm actually going to try to annoy my agent to be like, to just like, to just do more because it was so much fun. So CJ Light stuff, thank you for the prime. And thanks, actress. And you know what's the crazy part? Like, I had to put stuff into perspective. Right? I told myself, I was like, I just turned 30. And I've been very lucky and fortunate in my career. And normally as actors, you're taught not to compare yourself, right? But I compared myself to Troy a little bit. And I looked up when Troy was like starting and when he started doing mocap, and he was like 35, 37. So I'm like a Troy Baker. So I'm like, oh, I'm early. Like I can, okay, I've got time. Like I don't, you know. So I was like, yeah. I don't know. Like it was just one of those things. Because like I know that a lot of folks like they draw inspiration from folks they watch or like, you know, performances and be like, oh, you know, like if that person can do it, then so can I, kind of thing. Like just be inspired by it. Have you done mocap? I've done vocap, which essentially is just your face. And what I mean by that is they stick like a helmet on you, like a big old camera. They put some dots on your face. And, you know, they track your face movements. What is mocap? Motion capture. So where you put on the full bodysuit of like bubbles and stuff, and then you just perform. It's like acting in theater and stuff. Take your beard away? I know. Honestly, I would do it if for motion capture. I would do it. But yeah. But yeah, exactly. They're perfect. Has your beard grown in yet? Yes. I do need to clean it up a little bit. Also, thank you for all the subs. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. But yeah. So, I don't know. Just this year, I've gotten to do a lot of cool opportunities. And I want to do even more cool opportunities, you know? So, yeah. I've just felt very inspired this year. With all the ups and downs. Yeah, I got hit with with some news that I didn't like. I thought, like, you know, we had it in the bag, and it turns out we didn't, and that's okay. Better luck next time. Who knows? But yeah, that really hit me hard, and it hit me harder than I thought it would, if I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm usually pretty all right about, you know, not getting stuff, but there are times where, you know, it just hits where you're like, ah, damn. Like, I guess I really, really wanted that thing. That's okay. It didn't work out this time, but that doesn't mean it won't work out in the future. So, yeah. Plenty of opportunities. So, yeah. Are you able to reveal? No, I can't. It's called NDAs, my guy. No. Non-disclosure agreements. So, yeah. I don't know. It just inspired me to do more, not just in like voiceover, but in like song covers and VTubing. Like I have a dumbass idea for a debut, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, all right. How about this, chat? Daijin, how about
It'll
this?
Be okay.
Let's.
You're still a young inside. You got this.
Oh yeah.
7.
I'm still pretty young for in my field. So